The LGB20 yes I heard, and today I'm doing a video about YouTube. So today I'm talking about one of the new updates that they have updated right now. So if you guys go to YouTube on your desktop, you guys will see this little message in the blue box, and it says that you are legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA for short, and or other laws. You are required to tell us if your videos are made for kids. Use the new YouTube Studio. So basically what that means is now I think that they're like cracking down or whatever, trying to like protect kids and stuff, and I do respect that a lot. What you guys might want to do, if you guys have not done this already, you might want to go to the new YouTube Studio, and just to make sure that if you make kid-friendly videos, you should be fine. But if you don't, or if you don't make kid-friendly videos, as in like if you curse in your videos and stuff like that, then you'll have to tell YouTube that your videos are not made for kids. Okay. And I ain't gonna show you guys how to do that. It's very easy. So y'all guys go to the go to your video manager on desktop on YouTube. Go to the YouTube Studio. It is out of beta, so this is the official YouTube Studio now. It's out of beta, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that here. Just get that second here. It's very easy to do. You just go to settings and stuff like that. So yeah. So if you guys ain't read that, you guys need to go read it. I'm gonna go read it here in just a second after I show you guys how to do it. Should be loading up pretty soon. So when you guys do it, if you guys ain't done it already, you guys have the option to choose your videos are not made for kids. Your videos, if you'll have the choice between your videos are made for kids and your videos are not made for kids, or just leave it alone. Which I suggest you guys take action, because it's very important, and it's very important that you guys so whenever this loads up here, go to your settings here, click on that, and then your settings page will load up here. Go to channel, advanced settings, and then y'all guys will see this right here, your audience. You guys will need to pay attention to this. It says here, simplify your workflow by selecting a channel setting. If you skip this question, you will be required to identify each video on your channel that's made for kids. This setting will affect existing and future videos. Settings for individual videos will override the channel setting. So this is what you guys need to do, is go to YouTube Studio on your desktop. Go to settings, go to channel, then go to advanced settings, and you guys will have three options to choose from. You'll have an option to say, okay, it says here, do you want to set your channel as made for kids? It says, regardless of your location, you are legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and or other laws. You are required to tell us whether your videos are made for kids. So you'll say, you'll have an option to say, yes, set this channel as made for kids. I always upload content that's made for kids. Or no, that's what I put no. I put no, I set this channel as not made for kids. I never upload content that's made for kids. I never do, 'cause I cuss my videos and shit like that. I fucking, I don't want, and I do respect what YouTube's doing here. I do respect it a lot, because they're trying to protect kids and stuff like that, and I do appreciate that. And y'all guys should as well, as creators or viewers of YouTube. or you can have the option to do it on every video on your channel, which if you have a lot of videos like myself, you guys might just want to click yes or no depending on what type of videos you make. If you guys, you know, cussing your videos like I do, which I don't care, I'm gonna cuss my videos, it's my fucking video, I'll do what I want. But I mean, you know, if you cuss your videos and all that stuff, it's such a thing to know your channel's not made for kids. It's not. But if you make kid friendly videos and stuff like that, then yes, you know, by all means set it to yes, your channel is made for kids. That's if you make kid friendly videos and stuff like that. You don't cuss, you don't swear, you don't, you know, do anything but you know, so that's very important. I suggest you guys do that if you guys ain't done so. It's very important. If you guys don't want to do it in all videos, if you guys just want to just do it for existing videos and future videos, just click yes or no. Because if you guys do, the last option's gonna take you guys a long time to do if you guys have a lot of videos on YouTube. So do that and just do that and just, yeah, that's pretty much all you do. It's not that hard. Just do that. Just once you do that, then you go back to just go back to your videos here. And then we're gonna click on that thing that tells more about it, alright? So I suggest you guys read this thing carefully if you're a YouTube creator. Read it very carefully and understand of what it's telling you. Okay? You know, I do applaud YouTube for this, I do, so I'm not mad at this, I'm not. I mean y'all got kids and shit, and y'all guys don't want your kids to be watching something bad on YouTube or nothing like that, you know. So I may have to re-age restrict my videos, I might have to do that too, so see. Come on, there we go. So this will be linked below. This will be on the YouTube support page. This will be linked below. So I suggest you guys read this. Okay, read this very carefully. Just follow the law, dude. It's not that fucking hard, dude. It's not hard at all. You know, YouTube's doing the right thing here. They're trying to protect kids online, and hey, I respect that a lot. I respect that. I'm not mad at YouTube for this. I'm not. So here we go. You guys need to read this very carefully. So like I said, this will be linked below. Like I said, read it very carefully. Okay? It's not that hard. Just read it and know what's going on. It's not that hard. Okay? It says once this page wants to load. It says to set your channel or video's audience. I'll tell you again. Regardless of your location, you are legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and or other laws. You are required to tell us that your videos are made for kids if you make kid content. If you don't make kid content, then you'll say no, your channel is not made for kids. It's very important because so if you don't make kid friendly content, you will have to age restrict your videos, I'm guessing. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Try to age restrict my videos. So you know, why not? Cause I don't want a kid watching my videos and me cussing and shit, and then next time I fucking get a thing like, oh, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for that, you know. Just don't. It says, as a YouTube creator, you are required to set future and existing videos as made for kids or not. Even creators who don't make content for kids need to set their audience. This will help ensure that we offer the appropriate features on your content. To help you comply, we are introducing a new audience setting on YouTube Studio. I just showed you guys that here. I just showed you guys that a bit ago. You can set your audience at the channel level. That's what I did. If you guys want to save some time, I set it at the channel level. Okay. Now, if you guys have a lot of videos like myself, that'd be a wiser decision, because if you guys have like thousands of videos on YouTube, it's gonna take you guys a long time to go back through every video and set it. So just do what I did and just set it at the channel level. So yeah, just do that. It says at the channel level, which will set all your future and existing videos, which will set all your future and existing content as made for kids or not. My content is not, because I cuss my videos and stuff like that, and so like that. I don't show like no nasty stuff on YouTube, so don't get it twisted. But I cuss my videos, so that's why that's why I put my channel like that, because you know, y'all guys don't want your kids to be watching, you know, a creator on YouTube cussing and swearing and all that shit. You want your kids to watch kids friendly content, and I respect YouTube for that. Or at the video level, which will take you a long time to do. If you choose this option, you will need to set each existing and future video as made for kids or not. But if I was you, I would do the channel level, because it'll save you time. Cause like I said, you guys have like hundreds and thousands of videos. It's gonna take you guys a long time to do all that shit. So if you guys been on YouTube for a long time, to set your thing at a channel level. If you guys are starting out on YouTube, set your thing at a video level or channel level. Which I suggest you guys just do channel level to save you time. It says to set your audience as made for kids. You'll need to do so in YouTube Studio. That's what I've already done. You won't be able to do so in Creator Studio Classic. You guys have to get to the new YouTube Studio to do that, and I'll show you guys how to do that here at the beginning of the video. It's not that hard. Just go to YouTube Studio, go to settings, go to channel, go to advanced settings, and then you guys will see audience, and y'all guys have 3 options to choose from, which I suggest you guys do the channel level, because it's a lot easier. It says we will make the audience selection tool available to third-party applications and the YouTube API services in the near future. For now, please use YouTube Studio to upload. Please use YouTube Studio to upload made for kids content. Important. This is, you know, read this as well. Why every creator must set their audience. These changes are required as part of a settlement with the U.S. FTC and the New York Attorney General, and will help you comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or COPPA for short, and or other laws. Regardless of your location, we require you to tell us whether or not your videos are made for kids. If you fail to set your audience accordingly, if you fail to set your audience accurately, you may face compliance issues with the FTC or other authorities, and we may take action on your YouTube account. So do that. That's very important. If you guys don't take action, if you fail to specify, then they can take legal action against your ass. So that's not that fucking hard to do. It's not that hard. Some of you guys may have already done it. It's not that hard, you know. Just go to YouTube Studio, go to settings, go to events, go to YouTube Studio, go to settings, go to channel, go to advanced settings, and then you guys see audience. You guys will have the option at channel level, video level. I suggest you guys do that channel level to save you time. And you guys can learn more about the FTC's enforcement of COPPA if you guys want to do that. This is that we'll also use machine learning to help us identify videos that are clearly directed towards young audiences. We trust you to set your audience accurately, but we may override your audience setting choices in cases of error or abuse. However, do not rely on our systems to set. It says, however, do not rely on our systems to set your audience for you, because our systems may not identify content that the FTC or other authorities consider to be made for kids. If you need help determining whether or not your content is made for kids, check out this Help Center article or consult legal counsel. So, I mean, that's not that hard to figure out, dude. It's not that hard, but like I said, if you guys make kid-friendly videos, like if you guys make videos about toys or whatever the case may be, or anything like, you know, kid-friendly, set your audience to set your channel as made for kids. If you don't make kid content, set your channel to know your content's not made for kids. It's not that hard. Yeah. I show you guys how to do it here on desktop. I showed you guys that here. So like I just showed you guys, I just showed you guys on the desktop. Go to YouTube Studio, click on Settings, go to Channel, go to Advanced Settings, and then you guys will have 3 options to choose from. I suggest you guys do it at the channel level because it'll save you a lot of time. And then once you guys do that, hit save and you're good to go. Now if you do it from Android, let's see. So if you guys are on Android, if you guys don't want to do it from desktop, go to Android, go to the YouTube Studio app on your Android device, click on videos, click on the edit, the little pencil, then click on advanced settings and scroll down to audience, and then you'll have yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids, and then click save. That's how you do it on Android devices, iPad, and iPhone. Should be the same thing, I reckon, right? Let's see. So on the iPhone and iPad, go to the YouTube Studio app under videos, click on the edit pencil icon, advanced settings, and scroll to audiences, and then it'll say yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. It's pretty much the same thing, and then hit save and you're done. So you don't have to do it from your computer, but it's not that hard. Just if you guys want to do it from your Android phone or your iPhone, go to YouTube Studio app on your phone, go to videos, go to, see, it's a lot easier if you do it from the desktop. It's a lot easier because if you do it from the phone, you'll have to update every fucking video, and that's a pain in the ass. So do it from desktop. It's a lot easier. If you guys want to do it from desktop, what I recommend you guys do, go to YouTube Studio, go to settings, go to channel, go to advanced settings, click on the audiences, and you guys will have the option to choose. And I suggest you guys do it at the channel level. Oh, shit. Says you can set individual videos as made for kids. This is a good option if only some of your videos are made for kids. If you aren't sure whether or not your content is made for kids, check out this Help Center article. So if you guys want to do it by video, which, you know, you guys can do that too. I'll go to YouTube, go to studio.youtube.com. You need YouTube Studio on desktop to do that. It says in the upper right hand corner, click on the upload icon, click upload video beta. Then if you don't see this, use upload video. On the basic info tab, scroll to audiences, and then you guys will have the option to say yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. Okay. And then you hit next and continue the upload process. Now if you guys want to do this on existing videos, which take you a long time if you guys have a lot of content on YouTube like I do. It says you may notice that YouTube has already set some videos as made for kids since you haven't had a chance to. It says you may have noticed that YouTube has already set some of tongue-tied. That says you may have noticed that YouTube has already set some videos as made for kids since you haven't had a chance yet to set your videos or channel as made for kids or not. You'll be able to do this now. Go to YouTube Studio, go to videos, go to check the boxes you want the videos to edit, then hit edit audiences, and then yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids, or whatever. It says that y'all can get a little now. I just read you guys that. Earlier it says if you already set your audiences for your videos on YouTube detects error or abuse, you'll see your video marked as made for kids set by YouTube. You won't be able to change your audience setting. If you disagree, you can use the send feedback button. Now if you guys do live streams on YouTube, this is very important too. Set your audiences when creating a live stream. Just go to YouTube Studio, go to the upper right hand corner, type in go to YouTube Studio, go to the upper right hand corner, click on upper icon, go live. Clicking this will send you to the live control room. You won't be able to set your live streamed audiences using our classic live streaming tools. So you'll need to do this using the live control room after you've filled out the basic information and selected a privacy setting, sorted audiences, and you guys will say yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids, and you guys continue to your live stream once you guys done all that. Update the audiences setting on archive live streams. If you guys have done live streams before, see, this is very important. Y'all guys need to read this. It's a lot of information, I know, but you guys need to read this very carefully. So you may notice that YouTube has already set some archive live streams as made for kids. Since you haven't had a chance yet to set your archive live streams as made for kids or not, you'll be able to do so. Now you go to YouTube Studio, go to videos, go to live, click the boxes next to the videos you would like to edit, then click edit audiences, and yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids, and then hit update videos. So this is very important. I know this is probably a boring video, I know, but y'all guys need to pay attention to this. This is very important. This is a law right here, okay? So starting in January, when you set your audiences as made for kids, we will redirect certain features to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and other laws. When this happens, the following features won't be available on individual videos or live streams. Your personal advertising, comments, channel branding, watermark, donate button, cards or end screens, live chat or live chat donations, notification bell, playback in the menu player, super chat or super stickers, save to playlist. So if you guys are set your live streams as made for kids, the kids will not have access to any of this. it says starting November, which is November now. The channel memberships join button and the merge shelf won't be available on content set as made for kids. So starting this month, I don't know if they have already started already, or if they're gonna do it sometime this month. But sometime this month, if they ain't done it already, so if you guys have the membership feature on your channel, or if you guys have merch, you guys won't be able to have that available on your channel if it's made for kids. So do keep that in mind. If you set your channel as made for kids, starting in January, if your channel is made for kids, your videos or live streams won't have any of the following features above. Your channel also won't have the following: stories, the community chat, the communities tab, and the channel page, and the notification bell or channel memberships. Your viewers also won't be able to save to watch later or save the playlist. Starting November, channel set made for kids won't be able to sign up for channel memberships. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. It's a lot of shit in there. So read that very carefully, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's the law. I suggest you guys read all that very carefully. I'm sure most of you guys have already set your channel audiences by now. So it's easier to do from the desktop. It's a lot easier, it'll save you time. So what you do, again, just go to YouTube Studio, go to settings, go to channel, go to advanced settings, and then go to audiences, and you guys will have the option to choose yes, your content is made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. Or you can do it by each video, which if you guys do that, it will take you guys a long time. So I suggest you guys do it from the channel level, say yes or no, depending on what kind of content you make. So if you guys make kid-friendly content, just hit yes, your channel is made for kids. If you don't make kid-friendly content, say no, your channel is not made for kids. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's the law, so do that, and you guys will be fine. You know, what you do is just age restricted videos. If you guys don't make kid-friendly content like I do, set your channel to age restriction. Just do that. I don't know how you do that. I would have to figure that out on my own. So yeah, so YouTube has sent out in the notification. Some of you guys mentions on your desktop when looking at your videos on desktop on YouTube. You guys have mentioned this blue box with that message saying you are legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act or other laws. You are required to tell us if your videos are made for kids. So so some of you guys mentioned that some of you guys mentioned it on desktop on YouTube. So take action immediately and do that. It's not that hard, and you guys will be protecting kids if you guys don't make kid-friendly content. But if you guys make kid-friendly content, you're good to go. But I do applaud YouTube for this. They're trying to protect kids online, and I do applaud that a lot. So yeah, there you guys have it. So I suggest you guys read that very carefully. Link to that support page from Google will be down below, so read that very carefully. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. You guys have listened out a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.